Hey guys, this is my honest review for Paddington 2, and as always, I want to be transparent about where my mind was when I saw this movie. So it was a rare morning screening, so I had just had a nice breakfast, a breakfast burrito with some coffee, so I was feeling nice and full, and I was in a good mood because I had gotten a good night's sleep the night before. I would describe my expectation as nervously hopeful because I love the first Paddington in ways I cannot describe. I think it is just a fantastic movie, and I was hoping, praying that they would be able to recreate or recapture the magic in Paddington 2, and they did. In this sequel, Paddington is happily living in London with the Brown family and decides to get a job because he wants to save money so that he can buy a birthday present for his aunt. Specifically, he wants this expensive antique pop-up book, but a devious villain also has his sights set on the book, and so hijinks and misunderstandings ensue to the degree where Paddington ultimately gets thrown in prison until everything is figured out. So if that explanation, or even just looking at the trailer, makes you think, yeah, that is totally not something that I would be into, I get it, but I promise you, the magic in these movies is in the storytelling. London is portrayed through a sort of storybook lens. There's lots of pastels and Union Jacks, and every character is wonderfully developed, each with their own quirks and challenges and dreams. Even the villain is, to some degree, lovable. And even though the ending is predictable, you enjoy every single moment you spend reaching it. And honestly, the cast is worth the price of admission alone. It's like a list of some of England's best actors. You have Sally Hawkins and Hugh Bonneville, Brendan Gleeson, Jim Broadbent. They all elevate the film, but Hugh Grant is the standout. It is an absolutely inspired performance. He plays a washed-up actor desperate to recapture his star status, and he plays it with glee. There is even a scene in his home where there's framed photos from Hugh's own leading man days filling the walls and bookshelves. And Paddington himself is so earnest and sweet and innocent, you will completely buy into the CGI. He blends entirely with the live action. So my review of Paddington 2, it is a perfect little movie. Seriously, I loved every single second of it, and I honestly cannot wait to see it again. You know, it's a rare thing to find a movie where kids and adults will love it equally, and this is one of them. And would I recommend seeing the first Paddington before you go to see this one? Yeah, but just because I think it's great. Paddington 2 stands alone.